Hey guys, Twi here. For this episode, or video as it were, I'd like to talk about this little beauty, the B-17. Or more like trash talk it, I guess. I don't know. But what I've been seeing is in the American games, Matchmaker will spam B-17s in there. And this can have a very negative effect on the overall gameplay for everybody involved in that game. Just like 6, 7 B-17s, jeez. I'm gonna go ahead and how it's gonna work. I'm gonna take this guy out into a realistic battle here. Gonna play a game and just get a general feel for this whole thing. See what happens. Yeah, 24 seconds. Okay, fair enough. Still though, while we're waiting, it is an iconic aircraft. I get that it's really like a cool thing to have, but personally, I think it's really more of an arcade machine. Yeah, it's awesome to have those, 6 1,000-pound bombs and everything, but if you can't reload them in the air, it takes so long to get all the way out to your target, all the way back, do it safely, land, rearm, get back up in the air to a reasonable altitude. I'm talking like 6,000 meters at least to be reasonably safe, and that's with cloud cover mind. You want to be more like 8,000, I would say, to be safe. No one really ever flies that high, and I've done it before. I've tried to climb a B-17. It took me the better part of a half an hour to get up to 10,000 meters, and just to drop, your bombs, and you're gonna only have well, when I did it, I only hit 2 out of 6 bombs, so that's not very good. It's just not worth it. I mean, if you're an arcade and you can hover around, say 5,000 meters or so, maybe 550, 500, somewhere in there. You just fly over the airfield, dropping bombs like crazy. That's fine. Excellent. Can be fun. Well, I say fun, I mean like XP and credit wise at the end of everything. Then it's fun. But I don't know, as in terms of realistic battles, it seems like more of a problem than help. Seems to just hinder the team. So I mean, okay, like look at it this way: you get a whole bunch of fighters flying low. They might not be able to take out pillboxes or destroyers or tanks or anything like that, but at least if they get caught, they can defend their own a little bit better than, say, a B-17 could. Wow, that music is really loud for me. I don't know what it is for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and turn it down really quick here. As soon as we spawn in. But let's see here. Sound. I'm hovering right over it. Alright, we'll just go ahead and turn this off for now. That's fine. Leave all that stuff up. Actually, we'll turn engine volume down as well. It's kind of just a drone. Okay, so we're good. Alright, so okay. So B-17 in a realistic battle, most people will just go ahead and fly straight in. Yeah, I'm actually gonna turn down that engines all the way off. It just there's no need for it. No need for it. Just makes me feel like I'm like screaming over some jet engines or whatever, which can be loud. Fun story: we had a band tour with the choir, and Everywhere they went, they started singing, and on the airplane with the jet engines around, they lined up in the aisleway and they started singing. Of course, they were far enough forward, and we were right next to the engines, so like we literally couldn't hear them. And even though they were belting it out, it was fantastic. Nothing against choir. I just when they sing every 5 minutes to just anyone who will listen, it's just it gets old after about 5 or 6,000 times. But anyway, enough of that. We're talking about the B-17. So most people will just fly this thing straight into the fight, and you end up getting killed relatively quickly. I don't want to do that. I don't feel like that's a very good option. Go ahead, turn on war throttle, why not? But yeah, it just I don't know why people do that. I mean, you're flying a bomber, so you'd think that you'd have a bit of patience. I mean, you just think. Let's see. So I guess the plan here is to loop all the way to about 011 here, and then just line up in a line on those pillboxes. See what happens, see how many I can actually hit. But yeah, the B-17 problem. Let's take a look. So this particular match isn't that terrible. We only have 3. Usually it's somewhere in like the 4 or 5 range, although it hasn't been happening as much lately, which is nice. Maybe they finally put a cap on that. But really, there should only really be like 3 maximum heavy bombers. But I keep saying B-17 problem, like I'm offended that this thing is in the air, and to a point, yes I am. The reason is because, like I said, most people will just fly this thing straight into the enemy's throat and just be food for them. I mean, most of the planes at tier 3, tier 4, where you get the B-17s have cannons now, and they just chew these wings up for breakfast. I mean, how many times have you seen a B-17 pilot rip his wings? It doesn't even get anything. He just flies in too aggressively and just kills himself. I see that at least once every other game, really. Maybe every third game, but still, it's just way too often. Alright, K11 it is. It's always K11, so they're in the center of the map. That's fine, that's fine. So we'll let the fighter jocks deal with the fighters in the middle while I just cruise out here on the side, not engaging anything. Don't feel like it yet. Don't feel like it. I mean, look at this. I got like 65 minutes of fuel. I am bloated. So heavy. Don't feel like it. Oh, where was I? Talking about the B-17. Yes, doing nothing. I'm actually going to do a series of tests. I'm going to play like 10 games in the B-17. I'm going to give you screenshots at the end of it and just do a calculation of the average amount of points that I get in this thing. Right, this has got to be careful. This is where people rip, right here. Yeah. They do. Every single game. I should be okay now. It's being overly cautious. I don't ever fly this thing out. I used to all the time in arcade back when in the day, But yeah, I mean, I look at I make it a mission of mine to take a look at every single B-17 that goes up, and when you think about it, it's like 10 people in this thing, so that's like the equivalent of 10 fighters that could be going up. I don't know, 10 guys in the B-17, whatever. Might not be the best analogy, but you know, I'd rather have at least 2 fighters for every B-17, at least in this kind of game. This is a game after all. This is not real life. You know, where specific missions we have to just bomb out everything. It just, yeah. Most of the time it just goes on. Oh geez. Speaking of fighters, well, let's see if we can get our bombs away. Discovered a nice little trick here. All you gotta do is reduce your speed, fly level, just no throttle. Should be able to hit your target every time. Relatively easily. Alright, just swing over here a little bit. Also, again, no throttle. And drop. And we'll swing back here. Drop. Alright. I'll just set up for these two. Let's see. How are we going to do that? Very carefully. Alright. There we go. Bombs away. And we're getting shot at. And we're almost dead. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Let's call for some friends, see if they're gonna help me out here. Doubt it, but you never know. Yeah, I got bullseye, no points. Where are the points, man? I got 31 points for 6,000 bombs. But realistically, in real life, that would actually be considered a successful bombing run. B-17 accuracy was pretty terrible. Basically, the strategy was to just carpet bomb everything. Alright, we got a guy on our tail. Let's see if we can't shake him up a bit. Ah, come on. Oh, I just lost my gunner. Come on. There he is. There he is. And dead. Shooting may have left something to be desired, but that's basically the B-17 problem. Like I'm saying, look at my score. I only got 119. Now if I was in a fighter, that would have been different. Let's just get back to the hangar here. Man, 119. Alright, so how much did I spend for, you know, how much did I lose versus how much did I make? Let's talk about economics now. Let's see, so we got 3,600 credits. Alright, fine. That's cool. But it costs 7,000, so you're already out about, let's say, 1,000 credits. Alright, plus the bombs that we just dropped were the 1,000-pound bombs, and those cost you 900 credits for that whole load. So that's not very effective. I mean, 119 in a fighter, that's like shameful. It's just not, in my opinion, a very effective machine. I would say the best you can hope for is to maybe fly low and, I don't know, maybe get some fighters to dive on you and get them out of position and make it easy for your team to kill them. Ugh, sorry, it's like 3 in the morning here. I don't even know why I'm awake. But I'm doing it. So let's go ahead and do another battle. and see if we can't do a little better. I think my problem was obviously the fighters were on me. Not really my fault. Maybe I could have bombed some of those targets a little bit quicker, gotten away faster, but I think in the end the result would have been the same. It's not a fast plane. Those BF-109s, Fokker Wolves, they could catch you if they wanted to. Still got some hits on them, so can't complain too much. I mean, that's basically when I fly out a B-17, that's what I expect of myself. This is not really kill anything, but just kind of pester them a little bit. Maybe crit them to the point where it'll make them an easy kill for someone else. But yeah, honestly though, since we're talking about bombers, at least for the Americans, I would say pound per pound, the PBJ is actually probably the best American bomber ever. It's, in my opinion, extremely well-rounded. You got the 75mm cannon, can take out light pillboxes, can take out tanks. You have 4 500-pound bombs that can take out hard pillboxes, not the light ones, mind. Plus you got 8 machine guns, which can do massive amounts of damage to everything else. The only weaknesses it has is that you have to fly it low and straight away from your enemies, otherwise they'll get under your gun, your back coverage range, because your tail gunner can't depress enough. So it doesn't have great gun coverage, but as long as you just fly low, which you should be anyway, hitting up pillboxes and whatever, and just being careful, shouldn't be that big of a deal. But here we are, B-17 again. Again, gonna fly not straight into it and take the scenic route a little bit here. Ooh boy, let's see what we got. That's pretty good heading. Oh wow. Chinese, Korean, I'm not really sure. Someone's saying B-17. They're probably getting mad at me for flying it. Let's see. Let's pull up the team roster here. Oh my gosh, look at that. This is what I'm talking about. The B-17 problem. Well, that's a B-24 and Liberator. It still counts though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different B-17s, and they are pissed. Look at that. I'm not. You don't retract the ball turret. The ball turret retracts you. I want to say contracts you, but that. Oh wow! Don't be all Don't be hating. Don't be racist. Chinese people are cool too. They're really smart. But anyway, yeah, 6 B-17s. I know, right? I feel like telling them.
Roger that.
Very subject, topic, problem. That's what I've been on about. Right now. Yep. Say hi. There we go. Alright, so that's good. But yeah, okay, so my benchmark, I want to get at least 400. It should be a lot easier in this particular game because there's actually bases to kill, not just pillboxes. But let's go ahead and let's let them do what they're gonna do. I'm not really interested in mixing it up with fighters right now. I'm gonna just fly over here and wait till they take out the bases and hit up the airfield. I think. Mix it up. Do something different. That's in general. This is a general rule, by the way. When you're in bombers, I feel that personally, I want to do something different. Be somewhere where they're not expecting me to be, I never ask for escorts when I'm in a bomber, especially in a game like this. I mean, there's what, 6 fighters versus their entire team. I assume that there's not very many bombers on their team. So, you need every single fighter you can get. Never ask for an escort. Just be smart. Stay away from it. You don't need an escort. Distance is your escort. I think there's a patch 1.45. They changed it to the maximum spotting distance is 8 kilometers. So play it safe and go like, 12. Unless they have really good keen vision on their crew, they shouldn't be able to detect you. I mean, we kind of think about it. You got to play these things like there's almost like they're submarines, only in the air. You want to stay away but be close enough at the same time. Although now that I'm thinking about it, there is that aircraft carrier over there. I don't think it moves. It's tempting. Alright, how are we doing? Looks like they're approaching.
A little more effort and victory will be yours.
Yeah. They're approaching the bases. It's going to be that back base is the hardest one to get. Looks like I gotta. Alright, let's see here. Who they got?
Excellent, yeah! Attacking!
Oh, nice. I actually got a couple of them. That's good stuff. Looks like our fighters are pretty decent this match. Oh, hey, look, I dropped my flaps. I meant to turn right. Alright, cool. That's cool. Alright, just bring her around nice and easy. Don't want to rip the wings. That would be embarrassing. Alright, the war throttle back up. And B-17 has crashed. There you go, he ripped. See what I'm saying? He just ripped. Just gotta lay off the gym. And there goes another B-17. Let's see what their scores are. Where'd they go? Alright, so we got 31 and 894. That's impressive. That's an excellent B-17 pilot. Although those are far and few in between. And he did not take out a plane. He got an assist. That's not good enough. You have to take out a plane for it to count. That means someone else did it for him. Can't hold your hand.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Not enough fighters for that. Spitfire's crashed. Okay. And there goes another B-17. What'd he get? It was Enzo. Oh, he's still in the thing.
I can't see him.
There he is. 678. Oh. They must have went low on bomb tanks. They in a platoon. I bet they are. No, they just have similar playstyles. Fair enough. This isn't about them, though. About their minority playstyles. This is about what most people do. But still, I guess to be fair, they are doing their job. Let's see. Oh, running out of fighters. 1, 2, 4 versus 3. Yep, haven't managed to do much here. I think since there's so few, I'm just gonna go ahead and beeline it to that base. Of course, this is why I'm gonna play 10 games in a B-17. It should be enough to get a feel. Yeah, there goes one of ours. That's not good. I'm just going to go ahead and take a mental note. By mental note, I mean write it down because I will forget. Let's see, that last game was like 119. See what we can do here. I've actually achieved a massive achievement. For all B-17 pilots, I have actually achieved 6,000 meters. That is a rarity. Might actually win with tickets here. I'm not really sure what I want to do. If I want to drop them on pillboxes or go low and hit the airfield or the pillboxes. I don't know yet. I don't know. The thing is, though, we only have 2 fighters left. And one's a Fokker Wolf. So, yeah, he's probably doing some turns. He just got a couple points. He did too. So they're probably being engaged right now. But they have 3 left, and they're all the best players. Which is awesome. As it should be, you know. Let's see if we can't pick them out here. No, I can't even see them. It's fine. Yeah, you might think I'm too high right now. I don't think I'm high enough. Those things can climb. Spitfires and whatnot. It's probably what's left. Granted, they won't have their cannons at this point, probably. They'll have shot all that ammo off, but still. Yeah. Got him. I might not actually get to do anything this game, because these guys actually know what they're doing. Is it bad to say I'm secretly hoping that they end up dying so I can actually prove my point? Is that evil? I think that is evil. I mean, I should want our team to win, but you know, I'm trying to make a video highlighting the problems, and you fighters are getting in the way. You guys are actually being a competent team on America for once, so both good and bad for me. But anyway,
Commencing attack.
can go ahead and get in the bomb site view here. Here's another little problem of the B-17. You watch, I'm gonna drop these bombs dead center. They're totally gonna miss. We're only at 7,100 meters. But let's see if I can do this. You know, hit this base here. Follow the bombs all the way down. Alright, 3 should be enough to kill it. I'm gonna follow these bombs all the way down. Oh man. Well, while we're waiting, there was actually a British, they developed like this 4,000-pound bomb. It's just absolutely insane to counter this German heavy battleship. It was called the Tirpitz, and basically the only way they could actually do it was by dropping this bomb from 10,000 meters. So it looks like I got it. Nice. But yeah, 10,000 meters up, and they gotta hit this little tiny speck. And just, oh my gosh, the things that these people actually did in real life is just crazy. Alright, so I think gonna go back over here. And it's gonna be a pain in your butt to do it, but I challenge you to take the Tirpitz challenge. Go ahead and jump into a test flight in a B-17. Go ahead and climb up to the 10,000 meter mark and go ahead and fly over your airbase. Pick a building and try to hit it. It's really hard. Or if you'd like, and actually get the full effect, it would take even longer. But go ahead and jump into a Wellington, and I've done this too. Go ahead, jump in the Wellington with the 4,000 pound bomb, which is hilarious. I love that thing. But yeah, go ahead and see, just try it. Your free time, if you're bored, if you're just tired of playing War Thunder, I do that sometimes. I'm just like, I'm just really tired of getting shot down. I just want to do something and not die for once. Go ahead and give that a go. But let's see, we got the airfield. This is a unideal approach. It really shouldn't matter that much, but if you're an arcade and you're circling an airfield, you want to be going, what's the word? The long way, parallel, I guess, or is it perpendicular? I don't know. It's been so long since I've done math.
Excellent.
So it's been a long time. But anyway, you want to go the long ways. That way you're flying, you turn around. If you overshoot it, it's not a big deal because you got this huge long runway to aim for. Versus if you go the short way, you have like, say, an inch versus like 10 inches of target.
And victory will be ours.
So that's how you deal with airfields. Obviously, this is like as about as poor as approach as you can get, but it shouldn't matter. For this one, I don't think I'll follow the bombs down. There's no need to. I'll just head back to base as soon as I drop. And of course, this is how the Tirpitz was in real life too. They actually, in the first place they docked it, they had smoke machines,
Roger that.
smoke generators all around it, so on a mountainside, and the wind would blow it over the Tirpitz, and people couldn't see it and couldn't bomb it. True story. One plane actually did drop one bomb just out of pure frustration, and they actually managed to hit the thing, which kind of
Allied forces have captured a zone.
rattled them a little bit. So they ended up moving the Tirpitz to a less ideal location where they actually managed to drop an entire flight worth of these things on them. I think it was, I don't know the exact number, probably 20 some bombs or something like that, maybe 30. I don't know. But hey, I almost got to my goal. Thing is, I only have one plane left. But yeah, this is probably a way above average game. Let's see, I mean, yeah. Wow, the B-24 did nothing already? Wow. But that's okay. That's why we're gonna do 10 games in this thing. Take the screenshots to prove that I actually did it.
Just
And
a little more effort, and victory will surely be ours.
gonna go ahead and average it together. But at this rate, I think I'm done. I'm just gonna pop smoke and just kind of let them know I'm here, because they can't come and get me by now. Yeah, there he goes. Alright, cool. Good game.
Brilliant.
No, I didn't die this time. That's good. Because I took my time and went around, never came under fire. Accomplished my mission. That's all I can do. That's all you can ask.
Victory is ours. Let's go home.
Alright, nice. So, let's take a look, see how we did. Alright, let's see, we got 371. Fair enough. I would say, on average, that's a respectable B-17 score. These guys did absolutely crazy compared to what I usually see. But I'm going to go ahead and play 8 more games. I'm going to count those as 2 of them. Play 8 more games and do the same exact tactics. And I'll put the screenshots up at the end of each game, just like here, so you can actually see what I'm what I got, and we'll average those up at the end, and we'll see what happens, see the results. Why I think the B-17 is a major problem, at least in realistic battles. So let's get on those games, yeah?